Alright, I'm back. I'm so happy. Yo, thank you. I love y'all. I really do love y'all. I am so grateful. You don't know how grateful I am. You do not know how grateful I am. This last live, I wasn't even on for an hour, 54 minutes, and because of y'all, I beat my record time. Thank you. Would not be able to do it without y'all. Alright. So where'd all my people go? You gotta come back. Where y'all at? Whew. I should share this a while. Oop, wrong button. Sorry. Alright. What's up? Can you comment now? Is everybody back? Are we back in business? The cards say no. What up, Dennis? Robin Dennis. I don't know why I just said that. What's up, Robin? How are you, babe? Oh, whoa. Maybe you need to hear this message. Holy shit. You seen that? 2, 1. Alright, these all fell over here, so we'll keep these over here and we'll just read it as is. Alright, so we like turned around. We were like, I think you said that too. It's like you went back. You were on your way out, but it's like before you even got to the end, you turned around and went back. And you were like, okay, hi honey, I'm home. But we have this cooperation, you know, this, you know, working together. But then we have this 3 of Cups in reverse. It's like, it's very contradicting energies. It's like we're working together as a couple here, and then you're working together with somebody else here. Or perhaps we're like working together with a group that we need to like break free from. Or it's like, this is like a group, like maybe like a group of people that, like a group of addicts or something, maybe. Like a group of people that have the same kind of issues that you have, or something like this. Now, we have this Queen of Wands that came out sideways like this, on top of this one, and then this Strength in reverse with this separation in reverse here. So it's like we are lacking this strength because of this. Now the separation is in reverse. It's like we're lacking this strength because we want to mend the separation. I don't know. Or maybe we're lacking the strength to do that. Now this Queen of Wands was sideways. But what's following her is this arrogance. So perhaps this is what you're dealing with, or this is what type of energy you need to move on. Because this Queen of Wands, she gets whatever she wants, and she will go above and beyond, and she won't stop until she gets it. And it's like she has this ego, or this like big thing following her. It's like she's coming with this arrogance behind her. Now in the subconscious, we have this blame in reverse. So perhaps you are getting the blame or reflecting the blame on someone else. What's up, Nana? Alright, that was for you, Robin. Alright, Nana, let me know if this is for you. So we have this King of Swords in reverse. With this Six of Swords in reverse. So we are totally not being logical about this situation. It's like we're too deep in our emotions, or we're definitely in our head. But it's like this separation of this, you know, this love, this separation. It's like, it was the wise thing, or it is a wise thing to do, is to separate this flame. It's like, you know, I always say these two together make a bright flame, but for some reason, I'm hearing your light is brighter by itself. So this is like, perhaps we need this wisdom. We have to make a choice using, you know, what's the right thing. We have to do the right thing. Oh wow, look, both the Six of Pentacles with the Empress, and this is the same mother from the Six of Pentacles. I thought they were both the Six of Pentacles, but that Six of Pentacles was out here, the Six of Earth. So this give and take, this even balance, this charity, it reminds me, like, if you get paid this amount, donate a tenth of it. Help somebody out. It's not like, if it's not helping somebody else, this is helping yourself, you know, mothering yourself, mothering your own relationships, you know, because we have this Page of Cups in reverse, which is this like a separation, or this like a lack of love, or a lack of forgiveness. Perhaps like somebody is putting the blame on you, or it's like we have to be responsible for our own actions, and somebody else has a handle on on this, but you are responsible for your actions. They could do this, and here's the Lovers in reverse. So it is this coming apart. Alright, only write your question one time. I don't know who's doing the messages, but let me know, Nina. What's up, James? Name's James. Alright, this is for James. James. Oh, it's flowing away. Alright, what does James need to know or hear? James. Truth. Whoa. Truth for James. Alright, so it's like we have this Eight of Pentacles, this, you know, this, he's a hard worker. This is, you know, really hard work. We're working really hard. Perhaps this is something we've been working on for a while, 8 months, 8 years, something, but it's like there's some kind of newness or some kind of new energy behind with this Fool. Maybe we're restarting this, or perhaps this thing that we've been working on for some time needs this, you know, this newness spark, you know, this, how you felt when you first started. You're like, oh yeah, I got this and this and this. It's like it needs this kind of newness energy in order for this transition, because of the amount of time and the detail that goes in it. It's like, you've been doing it so long, it's like you lack the gratitude, or there's some kind of vibration because of it. Now we have this power with this clarity and this integrity. So it's almost like we're lacking integrity to seek power, but are you really being clear? Is this really, it's like you can see clearer now, this is what's going on, or maybe you're breaking free from this this generation, like what your father, this power of your father or a sibling or something like this. I see 144449. So, but perhaps this is like, perhaps we need to gain some kind of clarity about this situation, or maybe there's some kind of clarity about this. It's like there's something needs, it's like this needs to shine on this clarity. There needs to be this clarity on this. Because we have this karma. It's like what you put out is going to come back. Let me know, James. Love, love. Oh, good. Yeah, you're at this turning point. You are at this turning point, definitely. Alright. Who's next? She's a beast. Oh. 100. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so what breaks apart this is this and this. So maybe the beginning of the message will be beneficial to you, James. We were talking about, you know, this came out in a reverse about breaking these curses that really aren't curses, and this is that these new cycles and, you know, everything unknown, and how I was saying, you know, we're releasing this. Perhaps this is how we break free from this power, or maybe we are seeking this power, but now the integrity is right side up. So perhaps that's what's needed, is integrity, you know, doing the right thing even when no one's looking. I said, we know we're following our own laws. We make our own rules. You know, I can do this, I can do this, whether, you know, because there's a lot of laws, but are they moral? You know, do they follow your ethic code or your, you know, standards? Alright, who's next? I actually think I'm going to do a collective and end this thing. So for all those who are here now, we're going to end this with a collective reading for what you guys need to know, hear, or see. Alright, are you ready? So what my people this here need to know, see, here. Alright. There they go. Alright. Holy shit, I'm literally sweating. I'm sweating on my cards. Alright, so no more there. The Strength and the Nine of Pentacles came with these two in the subconscious. These two are stuck to my leg. It's so damn hot out here. So, it's like this hermit. It's like this hermit, and he's carrying this light, but it's like, not only are you carrying this light, but it's like this overload. You're carrying this overload. This is bad enough to go up the mountain, just what this that you have, let alone all of this. It's like, in order to go on this spiritual journey, we need to drop this. We don't want to carry this big load with us when, you know, on this spiritual journey. Perhaps this is why we need the strength and need to, like, go over all the things, you know. We went from here to here. But what's important? What do we need? You know, and you did this all by yourself with your inner strength. You know, when you do this by yourself, and if you're not there yet, this is what we're working on. When you do this by yourself and you gain this inner strength, nobody can take this from you. The two I have in my hand, we have this honesty in reverse with respect, the King of Pentacles, which the King of Pentacles was in the collective reading from the beginning collective message. Now, in that message, he was breaking free in a sense, saving this, but he's saving himself in a sense, breaking away from these dishonest things, and almost like, it's like we're really dissecting these lies. It's like all of these lies, we're learning to understand them. We're learning to understand them at this deep level. I don't know how this is weird. Let me know. Robin, appreciation for the read. Had no idea the beginning of the read was for me. You're simply amazing. Oh, thank you. Kisher, in future can be successful in my business career. All right. So we have this Eight of Wands. Everything might be up in the air at this moment. We might be moving from place to place. You might. This is for you, Kisher. But perhaps, like, now's not the right timing, or maybe it's like you have to wait for the perfect timing for this power. But with this power, it's like you gain, I say this is a definite business. It's like you get it, it's in the bag. It's already in your hand. But that also goes along with this thing, you know. If you say, you're going to be successful in your business career, then you're going to be successful in your business career. I say it's all up to you. What's up, Raishana? What's up, Jake England? How are you? So yeah, I say it all depends on the way you look at it. Only ask your question one time, please. Because it overflows the chat. I seen it. You said my person's next actions. Hi. So you don't have to write it again. What's up, Dimple? Alright, price channel person's next actions. So it's like, the next actions are not going to be of like something spontaneous. It's like something that you already know or something that you predicted. So whatever you think their next action is going to be that. I'm happy you're still doing what you're doing. Oh, thank you. Do I know you, Jake? Thank you, thank you. Simple. Let me know how's it going to be future of me and my person. His name is Arvidas. Arvidas and Dimple. Alright. You're welcome. Okay, so, who is this? Dimple. Okay, so we have this death, and this scythe is pointing to here. So this is like death to a relationship, or to this job, or to whatever you had that was making you feel safe and loved. And, you know, this, it's like death to this, whatever, this consistent, whatever you had every day is now changed. But it's not like, oh, all of a sudden one day it all of a sudden changed. This has been changing for a long time. Then you have these two. So perhaps, all right, so this was some kind of conflict. Maybe there was a truce. There's a finally you've come to some kind of mutual agreement. But it's like this didn't come from you. It's like you lack inspiration for this. You didn't want this. Or maybe if it's not you, it's them, the other person. Let me know. If that's what you like. I was actually going to hang up, but I figure since so many people are on, I'll just chill here. Y'all people are cool. Alright, Kisher. Oh, Kisher get married. Married, love marriage, or arranged marriage. So, perhaps, arranged marriage, maybe, because this is this separation with love, and this is like this death. It's almost like, or maybe this is a change to your love. So whatever you have now, it's like, okay, it's a change in that. So I just heard someone say, yes, general reading. Is that what you would like? Hova, or however you say your name. Oh. Sorry if I butchered it. Alright, this is for you, P. What's up, Keith? How are you? Alright, this is for you, P. Hi, general reading. Alright. For P. I seen the indulgement. You gotta be careful we're not indulging too much. Alright, so we have the Ace of Swords. So this is some kind of lie. Or some kind of, maybe there's some kind of delay when, it's this delay when talking or when coming up with this new plan. There's been this new plan or this new action you gotta take or this new thought, but it's like, perhaps this imagination, it's like the imagination and then this world. Okay, so this is the last of the major arcana where this cycle ends. You know, this fool comes to the end of his journey where he ends this and begins a new one. So it's like this imagination has to occur first before we walk into this ring of completion. It's like we can't see this ring until we see the boat. And we can't see the boat until our imagination opens up to this subconscious. Now, this is the card that I say that this is the Indian girl. The Indians, they never seen anything floating on the water before. So there's this boat floating there, but being the fact they never seen anything float on the water, they don't see it. They don't see it. Totally out of sight, out of mind. Even though it is right there in front of them, they don't see it. If there months and months go by that this boat has been sitting here, they finally see like the water rippling something different. So because of they noticed the ripples were something different, they say, well, could it be possible that something could be floating on top of the water? So because they say, because is it possible, that opens up this where they could finally see, okay, now I see the end. Now I see it is possible, we are coming to this ending. So you might see it as a delay or as this, or maybe this was an opportunity that you failed to take because you didn't see it. It's like there's an opportunity, it was here, but it's like you didn't see it. So now that you do see it, it's like, okay, now you could start all over. It's like this trial and error. It's like you live and you learn, but now at least you know. The one I love. Farzana, how are you? Alright, Farzana, missing him badly. I want to see him, no contact with me. Is he married with his, how he married me? Alright, so yeah, there is this crisis. You already know the answer. You have both of these intuitions in reverse. You know, and you just don't use your intuition. It's like, and if you don't use your intuition, you think it's bad now. Here's the crisis. This is a warning that this crisis is coming. You need to move on from this because it's creating an imbalance in your thoughts, an imbalance in your emotions, imbalance in your material life, imbalance with the subconscious and the conscience. It's like you have to move away from this. You already know the answer. You're not using your intuition. You're going to end up in this crisis situation. We have to get back on balance. We have to get far away from these thoughts. Farzana, far away from those thoughts. All right, Keith. General reading. And this is for Keith. All right, this is for Keith. Whoa. Keith Krauser. Alright, I don't know if I'll take all of these. Holy shit. Maybe I'll take these two. Holy shit, it's windy. Ooh. Alright, so we have this Knight of Swords. Okay, so, they say knights are messengers. Now, with this message comes a message of some kind of, you know, these swords are this is a fast speeding horse. So this is like fast thoughts. Now, if this is not a situation or somebody else, this could be you, this Knight of Swords. Like if it's not a message for you, this could be you. Now, this is when you get an idea, you already have this idea, now you're running away with this idea, 22225010. Now, you're speeding into this idea with all of these plans, you know, these new ideas, these new thoughts. We're really, with all of these facts, we're putting all the facts together. You know, we're really putting all this together. Or maybe this is the type of information we're receiving, where we're receiving truth, facts, you know, hard up evidence. And in the deep subconscious, right behind this Knight of Swords, dun, 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 is the Tower. So everyone always says, oh, the Tower is so bad. No, 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 no. I say the Tower is a good thing. The Tower is a good thing because it takes what was already not good anyway, and it knocks it all the way gone. So what was halfway gone or no good standing anyway, it just like rids it all. Yeah, it's sad. Yeah, it's dramatic. Yeah, it's sudden and unexpected. So it's like, you know, sometimes an eye-opener. But it's like, now you're focused, you know, whereas before, maybe you weren't paying attention to certain different things, and it's like, okay, well, now your eyes are open. So perhaps this is what needs to do, what needs to happen in order to get your gears rolling on the same track, right? Because there's this lack of order, this lack of either discipline, these rules, responsibility. There's this lack of this order, and this really needs to get turned around. Perhaps this is why this Empress is showing. It's like you need to mother yourself, the situation, whatever the case may be. But this Tower energy needs to be mothered and cared for. Let me know, Keith. What's up, Ken? How are you? It would be helpful for her if you write specific question for her to answer. I already did yours. P. It said, Purazalu, whatever that said that about the love. I already did yours. So if you want to go back, I said P, I'm doing yours now. I called you P. Hey. Thank you, Robin. What's up, Archimedes? General question. Am I ever going to be able to have kids? Okay. So it's a yes or no. It's like you already know the answer. If the answer is in your past or in your childhood or in your past relationships or in the past that you keep revisiting, thinking that it's not bad. I don't know. Did I answer it? Yup. Cinco. What's up, Maurice? How are you? What's up, Crodia Gaming? What is that? What the F is that? This is tarot. Do you have good intentions? Or are you setting your intentions? Because that's what it says. Or are you waking up to the real truth of temperance? What's up, Pusapanjali? How are you? So here's the moon. This is really calling for us to use our intuition and to be in touch with our inner, the truth is inside us, and it's like we're not using all of the tools inside of us. 44112711. It's like we're not using, we have all the tools, but it's like we're not using all that we have available to get through this. It's like we really have to be honest with ourselves. Fit and fine. That's good. What mistakes should I not do? What mistakes should Hisk not do? Which mistakes should Hisk not do? I just posted a reading. It says 3 bad things coming your way and how to make it positive, and or what positive comes out of it. So maybe you should take a look at that. What's up, issue? Alright, what mistakes Hisk should not make? Alright, so what mistake should HSK not make? So perhaps you have a tendency to be a little bit... Ow! Shit. Hold up. Wait a minute. They went to back all the way. Hold up. Alright, maybe this is the case for you. It like took this blame all the way away. Maybe this is what you do when like blame comes to you. It's like you throw it all the way away there, or maybe something about the blame gets carried away. This blame, 211. So something about this blame gets carried away. There is some kind of arrogance, or maybe you have like this ego something about you, and that sparks a lot of confrontation with other people, whether it's jealousy, it's like, or maybe this is just fighting with your own thoughts. But it's definitely a confrontation about these beliefs, morals, you know, or your emotions. With the moon, this is everything with inside. The things that we feel. The things we can't see. Anything under the surface. And with the moon that comes out in full like this, it's like, it's now everything's illuminated and we can see the truth. We have this page of wands. So perhaps you don't want to make the mistake of going back there or something. Like the page of wands makes this new path. He has this new way of thinking, this new belief system, and it's like he's running away with this in a joyous, like very fiery, enthusiastic manner. Maybe this is the arrogance that you carry. Maybe this is telling you to, like, don't tell people what your next move is, or, you know, don't brag about your successes. Like, do this in silence or something. I don't know, but it's, your question was mistakes that you should not make. So perhaps this mistake is going back to this queen, or going back to this is like this homecoming, this coming together, you're celebrating, but it's like you're going back to this Queen of Swords, which this Queen of Swords is a widower. They're by themselves, you know, they're happy to be alone, but it's like they're real blunt and outspoken. Like, they really speak the truth and they're real honest. They could be so truthful that, you know, the truth hurts. And then we have this other Ace of Pentacles, this new car, this new house, this is an opportunity. And perhaps this comes, you know, when you not make these mistakes. It's like, oh wow, well, I did this, so now I get this. It's like you gain this token in response to you know, not making this mistakes. Perhaps you have to make a departure, or maybe that's another mistake. Let me know. Melissa, what up? Readings aren't dark anymore, by the way. I'm with Jesus. Alright. And Jesus says that we shouldn't worship him, we should worship our Father. I'm with God. I'm addicted. What are you addicted to? He's just still in love with me. Alright. I don't know if this was for you, Melissa, or for whoever said I'm addicted. He's right under God, right? God's above all. Yes. Alright, so we have this compassion, this 8 of strength. So this is this, you know, we really have to deal with these dark, beastie qualities with love. And we have to be sure to only move forward, and our dreams are really connected. Perhaps animals and other like animals, water, ocean, nature, there's messages for us in that. We have this labor of love. It's like we have worked so hard to gain all of these experiences, and now it's up to us to take what we learn from each experience and bring it into our new life, so that way we can create this with all this new things that we learn. It's like we're finally breaking free from what was controlling us before. What we were caged, you know, he had or we were subjected under somebody else's control, you know, somebody else's command, or something else. But with the devil in reverse, it's like whatever lies that were told are now out. These truths are out. Whatever you were attached to before, it's like this, there's a separation. There's this breaking free from the control. So if there was an addiction, this is recovering from this addiction. Now we have the star, which is the healing, and it is in reverse with this in the deep subconscious. It's like we lack this healing because we have to do this. It's like we have to know and understand in order, look, because we don't understand. We are lacking this understanding. So in order for us to understand, it's like we have to go on our own, on the spiritual quest with God to change our vibration so that way we could better understand, because this lack of understanding creates this lack of healing, creates this lack of intuition, creates this lack. So if we go on this spiritual journey, it's only gain. We gain knowledge, we gain spirit, we gain understanding, we gain wisdom, we gain healing. You know what I mean? Oh, Melissa says, I don't think that's for me. I get it, though. Alright, so I'll do this one for you, Melissa. This one's for real for you. Alright, what's Melissa need to know about Joe? Melissa and Joe. Melissa and Joe. Okay. Well, the departure is showing. And this tower reverse was sticking out. So perhaps there has to be a departure before this tower is coming. It's like leave before the tower comes. Or maybe this departure creates this tower to come like this. Okay, so here we have this rest with this 2 in reverse. Perhaps it's like when we're sleeping, or perhaps it's like we have to drop both of these things or all of these things and rest. It's like we can't make any decisions until it's like we have no energy and we can't make any decisions until we rest. Like that's the first thing, we have to rest because we lack this inspiration to explore. It's like, did you see that beautiful butterfly? It's like this passion, this separation occurs for this integrity to grow. It's like this is how we gain this inspiration, through this lack of passion or this separation from this passion. But this Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. It's like, okay, we have to have this loss so we can create this gain. It's like we have to create this so that way we reassess what boats are available to us. It's like we've been looking at these boats, but are they really the boats for us? It's like they're the boats, but they're not going to take us to where we want to go. So it's like we really need to reconsider what boat we're getting on. You don't want to get on the wrong boat and then end up on the wrong island and then be stuck there. Thank you so much, girl. I love you. Oh, thank you so much, Melissa. I love you too. Vishnu is Nylish honest with me. His current feelings. I thought I did you, but I'll do it again. Alright, Vishnu Nylish. I would say no. And I would say there's everything telling you this. It's like all these, more than like 6 people been telling you, no, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. And it's like you go against it anyway. Or perhaps you're going against your own things that say no. On the split, you do have a page, the Page of Cups. So perhaps there's this new love coming your way. If it's not a new love, then this is saying that yes, he is honest. I think that it's a new love. Because, yeah, this is ending. This hurt, this where you've been stabbed in the wing is over. We are now coming into this new love. And this is why we have to break free from these you know, these repressing energies. This new love is coming in. You're the best, thanks. Oh, thank you. Alright, what did James say? Then it's me. I thought I did you, James. So, James, I think you already got this. It's like you have to really focus on the details, because somebody is dropping these clues or hints, but you have to pay attention to details in order to pick these up. Or maybe you are dropping clues and hints during your work process. You know, say you're doing this job and you're doing this underground work and you're doing it under the ground, but you're spraying all this stuff, and all this stuff that you're spraying is going up through the vents. It's like you're leaving these clues that you're down there. Something like that. I don't know. And on the bottom of the deck, y'all, we have this death again. He keeps coming, and no matter what, he's going to keep on coming until something changes. This is a slow and steady process. Something has got to change. Perhaps we do have to make a decision on, you know, love, or a decision on, you know, where do we go when we're talking about love. All right, we definitely need this new focus. See, this eyes too is really wide. It reminds me of that guy in that tower. In that tower card, it's like we have to have our eyes open. There's something we're missing. Let's see what it is, and then we're gonna hang it up. What are we missing? Why focus? What are we missing? Alright, so perhaps it's... Alright, so this bitch, man. Alright, so this Queen of Swords, now, especially with this power behind her, this is one power trip hungry, bitch. She's no fun if you work for her. She's no fun if you live with her. She's no fun if you even have to, like, walk by her. You know, she has this double-edged sword, which can be very hurtful. So not only is she coming with, like, this hurtful speech and a real bitch, but she's coming with this, like, oh, with this authority, like, I have the power. And perhaps this is what creates a blockage in your road, is this bitch. Because we have this Cupid's arrows are now poisonous, and they are coming from this Queen. Now these two in the subconscious, it's like we're not understanding. The things that has to change is this devil, this control, and perhaps it does have to do with this bitch, or the fact that if this is you, it's like, okay, well, we're not thinking logically. We're either too much in our emotions, too much in our head, and we have to really go with the flow. We have to break up this frozen, because we have this devil here, and he's all about control, and if he's in control, we are not. So it's like we have to figure out what's missing, and I see the thought, this logical process. You know, this emotion, we have it. The fire, the passion, we have it. You know, the material, we have it. It's that we lack this thought or the way of thinking to change. Perhaps this is, you know, we have this change of thought, and it will change the fact that it'll change like our thought process. Knowing that we lack this logical thought will help us turn this around so that way we can, you know, incorporate this logical thought. How are we going to do this? Perhaps this Queen of Cups will help if it's somebody else. Or if this Queen of Cups, it's you, it's telling you to please be consistent and keep your goals reachable and never stop working for them. You are carrying this overload. It's like you're almost there. You're about to drop it. Perhaps there's this Three of Cups or this celebration because of that. But then you have this star. It's like, okay, we have to do this from our emotion in order. We have to go within to try to understand, because the lack of understanding, once we go within and see what's in our heart, it's like, okay, we'll come on top. We'll be able to control this chariot. Keep these keep these, you know, keep this chariot on the track. So that way we can, you know, open, this is brand new opportunities opening for us. We got the whole world. The whole world, though. This whole vast, we can go anywhere we want. You know what I mean? Why stay here and deal with this bitch? Her power hungry. You know, and if this is us, we need to drop that and pick a different path. Because not only are we, it's not the best interest for ourselves, but it's not the best interest in the people around us either. So yeah, there's the sun. It's like we have to be optimistic about this. About this separation or coming together, about dropping these material things, about this lack of focus. It's like we have to think of it as a game, and perhaps we do need outside help, you know, a professional. That's the piece. So what's up, everybody? All right, I've been on way too long, and I've been out here. At least I'm getting a nice tan. Trying to keep this tattoo arm out of the sun. Power hungry, yes. 7 of Wands. Put 6, y'all. So, and another 7. 7, 7. There's the other sun. 7, 7, 7. All right. Y'all, thank you so much. I see 36164724, and don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell. These shorts, what's up? I'm going good. Your thoughts? What's your thoughts on saying that once you go white, you always stay tight? I think that's a good idea. It's a good way of looking at it. That's your card. Control that beast, these shorts. Let down that wall. Or drop it. Alright. Alright, y'all. I'm hanging up. We got this at the other 9. Both 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So perhaps what we worked for, it's like, okay, maybe we don't want to let go of this because we worked so hard. It's like, oh, I just built that whole thing from the ground up and you want me to knock it down? It's like we got to knock that wall down in order to go through it. It doesn't matter if you just took all that time. It's like, just trust me, it'll be worth it to knock it down, even though it did take that much time. It's like, perhaps we have to take some time out to revisit why these cycles end, like in our childhood, and what's the connection between our childhood and now. Maybe that'll help us see where we lost this victory or these lack of choices. I don't know. My girlfriend loves a nice Taking drug money is the challenge. Don't know what that is. Alright. Any advice? Yeah, drop a load. That's my advice. Love you guys. Have a good night. Have a good day. Love you. Bye. See you tomorrow morning.